And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Michael Brantley has the range of a center fielder and is one of the most reliable options in the outfield across the league. Remember, he broke Rocky Calavito's franchise record for consecutive games without an error for the Indians back in 2013, when he pushed his streak to 264 games.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
You talk about a guy who really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Xander Bogaerts will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
And the count will be full. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number one.
Josh Donaldson will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
3-0 pitch on its way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And, you know, these guys were shut out last time out. And, hey, that's going to happen here in the postseason. I mean, it's not like you're facing these journeyman number 4, number 5 starters anymore. Once you get into the postseason, it's the best of the best. You're seeing number 1s, number 2s, and you know, they've got another tough assignment here. But, hey, no question, this offense has to get going if they're going to hang around in this series at all.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Travis Shaw. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lifted the other way to left center. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. It was looking like it was going to be a fastball on the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Almonte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Indians nothing. Lonnie Chisenhall makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Right side, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting fifth, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Digging in, Yan Gomes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded to third. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They trail it here 2-0. Luis Carrasco strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Rusney Castillo will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Brock Holt gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Holland into his motion. Here's the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. Orsello gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Into the box, Giovanni Urshela, chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The left fielder, number 23,
Michael Brantley will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to first. Shaw over to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Mookie Betts digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Brantley going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Well, you knew he was going to be halfway to the cycle one way or the other. And I don't think he got quite all of that one, but he still gave it a pretty good ride. And he's going to pull into second with his second base hit, and this one's a double.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Ahead in the count, you got to be able to take a little off when you need to. So here he comes with the changeup, and that's good night, Charlie.
Josh Donaldson strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2 and 2. Ground ball right side. Gloved by Santana. Feet will go to Holland covering for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Travis Shaw. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Kipnis is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Red Sox leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Francisco Lindor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a high pop-up. Could be stuffed back behind third. Donaldson is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Number 8 stands in. Porcello's ready. 2-2 on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castillo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he is in there.
Yeah, this is a nice catch here, moving toward that right field line. No chance to prevent that runner from moving up to third, though, and he gets over there with only 1 out.
Stepping in now, Yan Gomes. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Bradley. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as the Indians have come back to tie it at 2.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Up next,
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Striding into the box, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Abraham Almonte gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Chopped toward the second baseman. A bare-hand play by Pedroia. He's out.
Woo, no problem.
Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Jackie Bradley Jr. is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Pulled toward right center field. Chisenhall giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this one a pretty good ride that time. No chance to get a glove on this one as you see it hop over the wall and into the bullpen for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Almonte, 1 out. Luis Carrasco is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Standing in now, Rusney Castillo. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. In tight with the slider, 2 and 2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Giovanni Urshela heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Porcello has his target, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third, right to Donaldson. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder
Michael Brantley will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
This is skied into short left center. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter,
Francisco Lindor will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Betts. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of this series as the Tribe has moved in front here 3-2.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Stepping in now, number 8. Hot shot down the line. Donaldson's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Halfway home tonight from Fenway Park. It's 3-2 Cleveland. Leading off the inning, Brock Holt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Looking to avoid his first walk. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
now batting, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
And I tell you, what's impressive about this swing, in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
Josh Donaldson will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Still 2-2. Drilled on the ground is short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Almonte sprinting after it, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. 5 innings complete. 4-3 Boston. Leading off the inning, Lonnie Chisenhall, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bradley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Yan Gomes will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Second baseman, number 22.
Jason Kipnis will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Carrasco has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Jackie Bradley Jr. gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Well, this is a ground ball pitcher, but what happens when you get a lot of ground balls? Well, occasionally they're going to find a hole out there for base hits. So now you've got the leadoff hitter aboard, and this is in a position where they may be thinking about running.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Holland pauses. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Luis Carrasco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Drilled to first. He'll go to the bag for 1.
You know, that's one that you just don't see that often. Safe at second base, but out at first. Just shows you the speed he has at first base that he was able to beat the throw into second.
Into the box now, Rusney Castillo. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Carlos Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Donaldson is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Center fielder number 35,
Abraham Almonte will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
In now, Giovanni Urshela. Now a ball high and deep, heading for the monster, and over the monster, home run. A solo shot here to left, his first homer here in the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
I think sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you release the pitch, you have a feeling that you could be in trouble. And that was big trouble right there. Big home run that ties this game up.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. Tap foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? I bet he does.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Evan Scribner will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and the runner back safely. Into the box, Francisco Lindor to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All even now at 4 apiece. Alex Colomé will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Alex Colomé.
Now in the box, Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2,
Xander Bogaerts will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still all square at 4 apiece. Number 8 will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
The right fielder, number 9.
He is fired up as he heads down to first base. He is now the go-ahead run, looking to put his team ahead.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. And that's taken for a called strike 2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Castillo's after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Yan Gomes gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And now the runner's trying for third. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit well on the ground to first. Shaw takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. Score remains tied at 4. Josh Donaldson digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Brian Shaw is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 27, Brian Shaw.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman
Travis Shaw gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 25,
Jackie Bradley Jr. ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Craig Kimbrell comes on now trying to keep this ball game tied.
number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Digging in now, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Kimbrell's ready. Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout and reined in 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Abraham Almonte will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Yeah, the third baseman's playing back right here. It was almost like he was daring him to bunt. So he had to charge a long way to come in and get this thing. But he manages to come in, get the throw off, and get his man at first.
2 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Still all square at 4 apiece. Cody Allen will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Cody Allen.
Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
You could pretty much follow the thought process here on swing track. He's getting ready for the fastball on 1 and 2, but they give him something off speed, and he was way too early on that swing.
Stepping in now, Luis Carrasco. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that you should be watching.
Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall is in pursuit, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Blake Swihart will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chisenhall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied at 4. Luis Huerta is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Right field, number 18, Luis Huerta.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. Kimbrel pauses. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Carrasco finds it. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Francisco Lindor comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
And he waited for his opportunity there, but not going to pan out this time as a good throw nails him at second.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment.
Number 8.
Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Standing in now, number 8. Swing and a line drive to left. Backing up is Bradley to put it away shy of the monster for route number 2.
In left field here at Fenway Park, you can afford to play a little bit shallow. Because think about it. Any ball hit over your head is going to be off the monster anyway. So he's able to stay with this line drive and look it right in.
Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Bradley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Indians leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Brock Holt steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
In there, 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His third strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beaten. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
In now, Mookie Betts. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The shortstop, number 2.
Xander Bogaerts is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Yan Gomes comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Ready now, Jason Kipnis. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Carlos Santana will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whipping left and right.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
In there, a base hit. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
center fielder number 2.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Stepping in now, Abraham Almonte. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
What a clutch piece of hitting right there. You get the hit, you drive in the tying run. Now you're standing on second base with a chance to take a lead in this ball game. And man, is he fired up.
Giovanni Urshela will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game. And on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Shaw has got it, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Indians 5 and the Red Sox 4. Josh Donaldson will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for hustling down that line. Some guys, most guys, will just stand there and let the catcher tag him, but he's the tying run, so he's giving it his all. He makes that catcher work back there to get the out at first.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 25, Jackie Bradley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Allen has the target. 1-1 pitch on its way. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Here it comes on 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
This crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double.
Oh, my goodness. If this ball doesn't hop over the wall, I think we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Instead, they're going to be forced to return that runner back to third base, and that could wind up being a game changer.
Hideki Maeda will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Into the box, Luis Carrasco. Fun times in Cleveland. The Indians are going to the World Series.
Well, this is really a great moment for these guys. They are the American League champions, and now they're going to get a shot to play for the ultimate prize, a chance at winning a World Series.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Championship Series on MLB The Show.